Hey guys, what is going on? Troy at Mountain Man Treasure here, and you might remember I was filming in this room just the other day. All the empty shelves behind me saying, "Hey, remember we've been teasing this new business venture," and I filmed in here saying this is going to be a part of it, and we'll talk to you about it soon. Soon as today.
Mountain Man, Mountain Man.
Treasures.
All right, so empty shelves, right? They're not going to be like that. They're all the way over there. I think there's more. Yeah, there's more over there. They're not going to be empty for long. I actually have to work probably by the end of this weekend. They're going to be full. Before, you know what? I'll show you what they're going to be full of. Check this out. All right, so before we tell you what we're doing, I'll just jump ahead in the story. We made a purchase. We meaning a new group of people that I'm involved with. We've formed a business, and well, it's not just this. You're looking at it going, all right, well, cool. There's some Nintendo signs. There's two of the Super Scopes still in the box. Check this out. You already saw behind that. That came off the wall of McDonald's a long time ago. Yeah, there's the green one. A couple of Segas, the old Konami, but yeah, look at this, guys. This is what we've spent the morning doing, hauling in. I don't even know if this kind of shows you the scope of how much stuff we have there. Look at that. And there's actually, look underneath here. We probably shouldn't be stacking on top of that even. I mean, the boxes aren't perfect, but they're in boxes. Look at that one, guys. You gamers, you know. We got some turtles. We got so much stuff here, guys. So much stuff. It keeps going. Look at all those controllers. There's games there. That. There's stuff down in there. You need a DS. We have a couple. I mean, it's a lot. The Virtual Boy, guys, it works. It does work. And so we made this purchase from a collector here in town. And this stuff, look at all these. These are all like complete Nintendo 64, there's a GameCube, there's a 64. These are all systems right here. So this is what we bought today. Let's talk about it. Okay, so here we are talking about it. We got a couple things, I guess, auction related to talk about, but now I'm hanging out in the basement, my cave. As I've begun to call it here at the vintage store. Upstairs, that's where my booth is, and then down here, that's where we're running the auction house. And I actually, here in about an hour, have another consignment coming in that I worked to nail down. So I'll let you know about that once we get ready and all that stuff gets up. There are a lot of balls being juggled right now, but good news, as you can see behind me, look right over there, it says auction. That's what I've been working on quite a lot over the last little bit, and we are in the home stretch of getting this thing ready to go. Bella's Auction House, it's going to be on high bid. It's a first here in Helena, Montana, as far as we are aware, and I'm excited. I think it's going to be a good thing. And we actually have a date set. It's not, at least as of right this moment, it's not populated on high bid yet, but it very soon will be. I've got all the lots uploaded. Now we have to begin the process of transferring it over, and so in the very near future, it's going to be up there. It'll be alive for a couple of weeks, and then live bidding is going to start. Now we're going to have a flea market down here on Friday, February 23rd, and we're piggybacking off of the flea market for the preview. So if you happen to be watching and you're in the area, I suppose, come on over. It's going to be from 3 to 6 here at Bella Peacock Vintage. And then on Saturday, that's when the auction is going to go live. If you guys aren't familiar with high bid, the stuff will be up there, and you can actually bid on it as it's just sort of sitting there. Our plan is to have it up for between 2 and 3 weeks, and so you can look at it and see the different lots and that sort of thing, and you can, like I say, bid on it. But then the live bidding, the clock starts, and that's when the real bidding starts happening. That's going to be on Saturday the 24th at 8 p.m. Eastern. And this one, it's all about video games. It's heavy Nintendo. I did upload like some Sega Genesis, that sort of thing, but there is a lot of Nintendo, and there's some really cool stuff. There's some, single games and more affordable stuff. There are a few lots, and then there are some higher end collectible type things. So let's go over. Let's check them out. All right. So here are, it's still got to get organized, right? I literally just finished putting this stuff up. But we've got the lot numbers on these, and then my knee cracks again. Some old retail signs, which are super cool. We got Pikachu over here, like vinyl signs. Donkey Kong, Mario, and then this Zelda, or Link, whatever. And then we've got a cool old, it's like a plexiglass Nintendo sign. So we've got some signs. There's actually a Sega Genesis lot with, it's a system and 5 games. Here's the old Nintendo carrier, and I just knocked the, where is it? Just knocked the lot number right off of it. And here, we got a GameCube. Got that system. And then this, like I said, it needs to be organized, but we've got some Sega Genesis stuff. Look at that, it's a Virtual Boy. This one I just finished today. This is awesome. The Super Nintendo in the box with the Super Mario World, all the connections, everything. It's complete. That's a cool one. Back there's a Nintendo Power. What do we got? Some Game Boy Advance. There's some Wii. There's some GameCube. Of course, Super Nintendo. There's a Super Pad in the box. We've got some original Nintendo out of the box, just in the dust covers. But then we've got some in the box as well. That's pretty cool. Here's some N64, both out and in the box. I've got stuff up here too. We got more GameCube. Some of these are really good, guys. Like, let's see, Metroid's not bad. Paper Mario, really, really good game. Legend of Zelda, The Wind Walker. I know this is upside down. Gauntlet, that is a really good one. Here's a brand new Super Mario Wii. Ju-On, this is a haunted house simulator. This could be about a $100 game, I think. Here's a Game Boy Advance. Still in. Look at that. We've got... This is cool. Move this. There's Mario Paint in the box back there. And Lethal Enforcers with the gun, which is cool. Some old Topps cards, and they're sealed in a display already. Vault-Tec. We got... there's a 64 expansion pack in the box. Here we got the little trophies. This guy hiding back here behind original Game Boy in the box, yes. That's the old McDonald's display. Super Mario Brothers 3 came off the wall of a McDonald's somewhere. Now we've got some stuff in box here. This actually, guys, here's a bolo for you. Let's move this for a second. This thing, the soundtrack to Paper Mario, ridiculously rare. This will go for several $100s. $300-400 is what I anticipate. And now I lost the slip for that one. I am losing tags. Look at that. There's Zelda in the box. I got some little handhelds. We got a lot of stuff coming up in this auction. But other stuff too. This is stuff that I've been working on. A lot of this is going to end up on eBay. This stuff. And there's plenty more. You saw the pile. We've got lots more back here in the eBay command center. This is all the stuff that we've got listed on our eBay page right now. We got GameCube, same deal, right? Here's some Nintendo DS, some Wii, we've got some VHS. Look at that, an old N64 camera. This is the stuff I've been uploading to our eBay page. And so we got a lot of stuff up there as well. I'll put the links to everything, to eBay, to HiBid, to our webpage. I'll put all of that down below in the description for sure. But just wanted to show you, if you're interested in video game stuff, there's a bunch up and there's a lot more coming. So that's what I've been doing. Here in the last bit, I've mentioned how, new business venture, and I've been extremely busy. It's because I've been doing a whole lot of things. Been running 2 eBay stores, and been trying to upload stuff to get it ready for HiBid. There's a lot going on for the old mountain man right now. And so if you want to check out some of our new stuff, if you're interested in video games, or this next lot that we have coming in, that we will sell some here locally in the store. Going to sell some of it on HiBid. I think it won't be its own HiBid auction. We might mix some video game stuff along with some of this G.I. Joe and that sort of thing. We've got some old G.I. Joe stuff coming in. Some of that is going to be available either on eBay, HiBid, or, like I say, if you're close here locally in the store. And who knows what else? We're buying entire collections. We're looking at maybe buying estates, that sort of thing. And so it's exciting. It's going to take a while to grow this thing into something, but I think it could be something really good. And so that's what we're doing here at the mountain, or down here in my cave. But I mentioned here in this last video also that we were going to talk about my video games, or video games on the mind. We're going to talk about my VHS tapes and how they did at auction, because auction's risky, right? It's a roll of the dice. You just don't know. And I'll see if I can remember to put a link up here somewhere to the VHS stuff that we were talking about. Shorthand, what happened is I sent some new sealed VHS tapes in to be graded, and then those tapes I sent ultimately to Golden Auctions. It's an auction house, and so I sent my stuff there for them to sell it, thinking bigger audience, specifically collectors. And let's see. I'd never done it before. The way it turned out, very typical of auctions. I mean, it was a perfect example of what can happen at auctions. I sent 2 different lots. The first lot was an early run of Star Wars. They came back, a couple of them, as 10s, like 9.5 10. Super rare to get a 10 on anything graded. And so I thought, these, and I talked with my buddy Ron over from Pickin' and Punchin', who is an expert in this stuff. And we both agreed under $1,000, I couldn't see it. $1,000 or more is what we anticipated for those. Then I sent a set of 4, the first 4 Superman. And those got pretty good grades. 3 of them really high, and then 1 of them was okay. And Superman is, in comics right now, it's a tough sell. Superman is, I guess, boring, or I don't know. It doesn't sell very well, even the old stuff. And so Superman was a little bit of a toss-up. I actually spent more on those. The Star Wars I got for 50 cents at a sale. So I had to pay for the grading and that sort of thing. But the Superman I bought online. I paid $180 for those, just raw online. I paid up, but I had a feeling. I was hopeful, but I had a feeling they would do well. Historically, those have done okay. And they're not very common. They don't come up very often. And so we sent those 2 off to be auctioned. They ended up going in the same auction. And it flip-flopped what we thought, both Ron and myself. When we look at the Star Wars, that we didn't anticipate going anything under $1,000, it sold for about $500 for the set of them. Somebody got an incredible deal on those, because I've seen lower graded go much higher than that. That's auctions, right? The right person has to find it at the right time. Superman, on the other hand, went for about $1,500, way higher than I thought it would be. Reversed. I thought it would be flip-flop, that we'd get $500-600 maybe for Superman. I was hoping for more. And I had a good feeling that we could push $1,000 on that. That was sort of my limit. I thought maybe if we get lucky, $1,000 on Superman. It went for 15, and so there you go. Like I said, it's the perfect example of auctions. And that's why they're dangerous, guys. When you're talking about running them on eBay, that's why they're really, really dangerous to run, because you could lose money on these things. Other hand, like Superman, you could gain money. Be cautious if you're going to be running auctions on eBay. I'm running one right now, and it's doing very well. But I would say, 98, 99% of the stuff out there isn't ideal for auctions. At least most of the stuff that I find, probably most of the stuff that a lot of you guys find, it's just not great for auctions. Or, even if it sells at auction, you just might get more if you wait and do buy it now. So I guess in the down below in the discussion, let me know. There are some people that they only run auctions on their account, and they do very well. A lot of times it's because they're moving volume, right? So it's okay if they don't get top dollar because they're moving so much stuff. Other people like me do them very sparingly. So I'd be curious to know auctions and sort of your results with them, how you've done, good or bad. And then, like I said, in the description below, I'll put a link to our stuff. But if you want to check out, it's just a very basic landing page right now. But Bella's Auction House, BELLAS, auctionhouse.com. You can check our website. That has a link to our eBay store, also to the high bid, which, like I said, don't be surprised if there's nothing on there when you first click on it. It'll be there, I promise. So we'll keep you updated on how all this stuff goes and when we have upcoming events, just in case it's something that you guys are interested in. But that's what I got for now. See you next time.